Hey Bogus, how you doing? I should really replace my starting soon screen with the new one I made, because this one's like a couple years old now. And I made that new one, I just never like finished it, I guess, so I haven't switched them out. I'm pretty happy with this one. It's mostly like the ground where it like intersects with the trees doesn't look very good. The sky, especially the moon, doesn't look very good. And there's also that blinking pixel on his hand. You see, like, it's just blinking. That has literally been there for like 2.5 years. So I actually search, wrong server. Because if I search in Discord, like starting soon screen, it should yeah, no, about 2.5. Alright, yeah, here it is. Oh my god, why Discord, I pulled your window out. Why are you still so big? But yeah, I remember when I finished it, I sent it to Smirky. So it wasn't completely done, but it was like pretty close. And this was January 31st. So just over a year and a half now, I think. And then he was like, oh, some calming music. So I was like, I got the perfect one. Oh, come on. I was about to play The Only Thing They Fear Is You from Doom, but it says this video is unavailable, so dang. Alright. Turn the screen off. Well, I'm about to do that, but I don't know, I was just like, oh wait, yeah, no, I did forget to turn the screen off. Yeah, no, cause yeah, no, I did forget. Okay, here we go. Because I was talking about the like other version, but yeah, no. Here it is. He still has the blinking pixel there. It's not completely done. Thank you for pointing that out. At first I was just like, oh no, I don't think I forgot, because you know I'm just talking like before actually starting the stream, so it's fine that it's on this. But then I realized like, oh wait, I was trying to show you stuff. And you kind of can't see that when I'm on starting soon screen. But yeah, so I was talking with him, and there's that. And then I scrolled down a little bit. I was like, The Only Thing They Fear Is You, but the video is unavailable. So, yeah. There we go. Just wanted to find that. So yeah, it's like 2.5 years old now, that screen, and I made a better version that I just haven't switched out to yet. But anyway, here is Mal, looking pretty good. Also, yeah, so she did a redemption, redrawn OC. It's sort of redrawing because like animation is just redrawing a bunch of frames slightly differently anyway, right? So she wanted me to add like some blinking and stuff, and the detail in the eyes is gonna make this a kind of annoying. But it should be fine. I don't think that's gonna be a huge deal. She said also maybe blinking for the cats. their eyes are not that detailed, and their eyes are also very small, so I think a little bit of blinking should be pretty easy. So I'm going to do the eyes like closing and opening again occasionally. Also ad break, that's perfect. And also once I do that, I'm going to make these lines pull slightly towards the eyes, maybe. Not too strong, but just very, very slightly, just so it's not just the eyes moving. I like doing stuff like that. But if it proves to be too annoying, I might not do it. I think I will most likely do it on Mal with like her eyebrows and maybe like the shading, but it's not necessary. Might not need to do that. Hope you didn't miss too much with the ad break. Just like a quick rundown of like how I'm planning on doing this. Like I have to do some blinking, maybe a little steam from the pot. I have not animated steam much at all. I have not really animated steam in pixel art. I have not really animated steam or even drawn it much in like traditional. So I'm probably going to bring up like a video on how to animate steam or something and just do like a quick little study here of just animating some steam, I guess. Do a little steam logo flying around. Like, I think that's the easiest way to animate steam. You just bring in the steam logo and just have it like yeah, a few more things before I lurk. One, see some recent Discord stuff. Yes. I saw the little group thing. Oh, did I send you the finished version of that one shot? Yeah, okay, so I did not. I sent you the color. I did not send you the finished. It's not like 100% finished, but like the first out of the like 3 shots. I could go here and then here. So I just did like a simple background to just populate the scene, but you still see the characters. I kind of find it funny how he, like, Inarius is the one that's like actually detailed and shaded, and then they're just like oh, you know what? I did not fill those parts on Jesse. I completely forgot about that. All right, Jesse color. Let me fix that. There we go. But yeah, no, like they're all like smooth lighting, and then we got Inarius here, just like much more detailed. Pretty simple, blurred out background. But yeah, so we got this. That's like the main fight, and then like the aftermath is them blasting off and them being like, "Yay, we won!" And then them landing. Jesse and Ekans are like conked out on the ground. Classic like swirly lines like in the anime when a Pokemon faints, it's like curly lines in the eyes, like it's indicating it's unconscious. She's a little bent up, like her fingers have seen better days. Inarius just like with his heavy armor slammed through the ground. Thank you. They put a little bit of cracks in the ground, but I'll probably add cracks around the ground that he fell through just to make it match these more. But yeah, he actually went into the ground, not like them where they just like hit it and cracked it a little. But yeah, if they did survive this, it was not a pretty landing. I mean, Jesse and James like fell off a building once and survived, so I mean, I could see it. I could, bring Ekans to a Pokemon Center and they're fine. Inarius, yeah, he's probably fine too, I guess. I don't know enough about him. I really like this. Like he's got a cool pose going here. I also made him use his Dunsparce because it has a ground type move, which would be super effective against Ekans. It's not like his ace or anything. Like I could have had him have like a Staraptor, but I was like, no, he's gonna go for a type advantage because it has a ground type move. He actually dies in Diablo 4 violently, but he would definitely survive. He has an Archangel. Okay, yeah, like I was thinking, like if anything can kill him, it would have to be someone that's like pretty powerful. It wouldn't just be like getting hit with a drill run and like blasting off and falling through the ground a little bit like that. Yeah, I didn't think that would kill him. He seems pretty powerful. But yeah, no, the initial fight scene is good. Aftermath should be pretty quick because I'm probably going to use the same background, just like redo the shadows to match the characters. And I already have like the color schemes and everything, so Aftermath should be pretty quick. Landing, also, it would be like a different background, but like more simple because it's like less important like to have a background for this. Again, color scheme, don't even really need to draw Narius. Shade the rock a little bit, and then we're good. So these two should both be pretty quick, and this one I'm super happy with, so maybe I'll work out later. I'll leave it open. Also, Dead by Daylight X Five Nights at Freddy's. Interesting. That does seem like the perfect thing to go with Dead by Daylight, though, so. Also, I cut out her eyes. That seems really bad if you're lurking, but it's for the sake of the animation. I definitely need to turn stabilizer off here. See the thing went. Oh yes. So yeah, I guess like once if I get the new design, I can like look at it. If it's like a small change, I guess I could just take her current drawing and like make the small little change to her current art. But if it's like a very big change, then I guess that would be like its own redemption or something. Wait, okay, so I still can't erase the lines, which is good. Oh, right, because lines is above that. So lines will have to be separate. Oh wait, that's actually, yeah, no. Let me just fill tool the face colors with the eraser. There we go. Oh wait, I fill tooled the wrong things. But yeah, there we go. That's the easy way to do it. That works. Well, now I give time to finish the other stuff. Also, the change is just putting more sauce on the dress. Okay, yeah, that should be fine then. Right. Enjoy the lurk. Thank you for lurking. Now, I got the eyes. That's isolated from the rest of the color. So I could turn color and shading on. Oh, you know what? I do need to flatten out the face colors. So I'm going to turn shading off. I'm just going to go to color. I'm going to go here. And the first frame is going to stay the same as, yeah, the first frame is going to stay the same as like the normal PNG. That's the starting point. And it's just going to have the eyes close and reopen. So, like, yeah, it's nothing crazy there. And if I want to see the original PNG, like, I can still just bam, bam, and there we go. Turn shading on. Perfect. So yeah, just turn the eyes off again. I've been sneezing so much lately. Like, I don't think I'm getting sick. I just sneeze a lot. I don't know why. Thank you. Alright, now shading. Yeah, that's looks kind of weird with the like skin color in the eyes there. So now I just want to erase a lot of this. Anything that's on the eyes, we just erase. My nose hates me for the past like week. It sucks. Seems to be like nothing I can do about it either. Like, just like, well, I guess my nose hates me, and no matter how much I like get a nice hot shower, blow my nose, whatever, like, it's still gonna be like runny and stuffy at the same time. So that's delightful. This color layer is actually the old, it was a merge of color and shading together before I changed them. So this will be like OG color. So now that plus lines will always just be like the original thing, how it was before. I guess you do need these shadows and the counter, right? But mainly it's the color and the lines here, because this is the merge of these two. So I can put those together, and the eyes are separate now because if I'm animating them, they need to be separate. I need to be able to turn this eye off and have skin behind it so that I can then like redraw it. Working with layers is so much better for animating. Left eye back on. There are some things here and there that need to get fixed though. Did I use, oh my god, please tell me I had a, yes, palette. Okay, perfect. If I didn't have a palette, I would have been very upset with my past self. Like, why didn't you give me a palette to work with? That is not the right kind of brown. Okay, I need something a little darker than that. Is it that? No. Yeah, no, that's not right either. What? It's different than that. It seems the closest to that color, but it's not quite that color. Okay, so that's definitely that color, so I can use this to at least fill in the lighter parts. And honestly, I have the original for reference. I want to work with flat colors while I'm animating and then add those details in later. Because again, like working in layers and working with like simple shapes and colors is definitely the way to go. Like, make it as simple as possible and then from there make it complex. Like, it's going to be a nightmare if you don't do it that way. Unless you're like the god of animating. It's not even a complex animation or anything. Like, it's pretty simple, but I'd still just, you know, like to not make it difficult if possible. I'd probably already be done with this if it was in pixel art, because like the lower amount of colors, the smaller canvas, like it's just usually much easier to animate stuff. I also might have already had the eyes be completely separate if this was pixel art. Well, I guess I didn't know I'd be animating it, so I might not have separated it with pixel art, but I'd honestly still be more likely to. But yeah, okay, there we go. So now we have eyes. that are pretty separate, and I hate myself for being dumb and stupid and oh my god. Alright, Control F. Wrong layer. It's always so fun. Love doing stuff on the wrong layer. Alright, so we merge that. Right, yeah. So we have the left eye, we got the right eye. Perfect. And I'm just gonna turn that off so I don't accidentally do that again. Now we just so I did like a darker color around that made like the center there seem, or that line seem darker. But it wasn't actually, or like thicker, so, but it wasn't actually that thick. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. And again, just for the detail, when I'm adding it back later, I can always look at the reference, the original image. That I made, and it'll just have all the detail, like, okay, this is how I shade the eyes, this is how I do this and that. And yeah, the eye doesn't look as nice, but it looks still pretty nice, and it's just more simple. Honestly, other than the light brown in the center here, it's not like a huge difference. I do like this better than this, but oh, and the shading, like the dark gray, the light brown here, those are the biggest differences. But I do still like having like those lighter colors here. It does make the eye look just more shiny, which is nice. I remember looking up a bunch of references of just anime eyes. Also, I turned the music on, but I forgot to unmute it. I shouldn't have muted it in the first place. I was trying something new to like be like, oh, I won't have desktop audio when I'm on the starting soon screen, but I'll just turn it on when I go off the starting soon screen. But yeah, no, it's just like, I should just leave it normal, and then no chance of having the music muted. Because yeah, now the music has been muted for the past like 15 minutes, or however long I had it on, 10-15 minutes. Okay, so now we're going right eye. We're just simplifying things again. And we have the whole like reference to the color. We have the palette that I'm using, so I'm not gonna like have trouble finding the colors. Now I just need to get rid of this darker color here. Alright, and once I finish this right here, I'll be able to get to the actual animating. Yeah, no, that looks nice. So now I want to go Dockers, animation timeline, and I'm going to make, all right, so let's see, what's not going to get pinned? I don't need that. Shading, I might animate a little bit. Color, probably not. Paint layer 2, what? Oh my god, that, yeah, okay, I could delete that, honestly. This one, though, I like this. This is pretty good. That chef, and she's like holding the pot that for some reason is like a giant mug the way it has the handle, and she's like, you know what? That's pretty good. I like that one. And then that was just like a rough for the body, but then I was like, oh wait, I'm not even doing legs, so why am I? The face, there's something about it that I don't like. Those need to be pinned there. The palette doesn't need to be pinned. So there we go. I could even make this a little bigger just to fit them all. Okay. So we're on left eye. I can always move the frames around, so I'll go 2 frames, add a blank frame for left eye. Same with the right eye, add a blank frame. For lines, I actually want to add a duplicate frame because I'm just going to do this. This is definitely not something I would use as a tutorial for how to animate eyes. There are dedicated tutorials on animating eyes, not just videos of random guys animating eyes. Also, they'll streamline it to something quicker than like 3 hours. This is my attempt at doing eyes. And I might do a very good job. I might fail miserably. We will see. So it looks like I'm doing a 1 pixel. We want stabilizer. I'm using this brush that has a consistent size. Oops. Consistent size no matter the pressure on the pen. So that was with my mouse, which doesn't read pressure sensitivity, but now this is with my pen. I'm pressing really hard, not pressing at all, and it's like, it's always the same. So I wouldn't recommend animating with a mouse, you know, but hey, you don't even need to use a special, it's not a special brush, but you don't even need to use a specific brush. Like, it's just not going to read your pressure anyway, I guess. Like, but yeah, so you want to close the bottom slightly, but you want to close the top much more. Actually, I don't know about that part there. I think that goes out a little bit too far. I would just do something like a little bit lower. And yeah, we just like create a duplicate frame and erase everything before that. So I didn't do the lashes really. That's probably fine. No, no, I don't like it. That's not good. I want it to be a similar like thickness. But slightly shorter, like it's actually like going down like that. So like it'll get a little shorter, maybe a little fatter. No, it needs to be a bit thicker. That's a little bit too thick though. That's fine. And the eyebrows are barely gonna move. Honestly, I might just copy them from this frame and like paste them here, or just basically redraw them in like the same spot but slightly lower or something. Yeah, honestly, I think that's what I'll do. I'll just like redraw them ever so slightly lower. Like they're barely gonna move. It's not even gonna be very noticeable that they moved. So now it's like slight change, very, very slight. That's what we want. Just a little bit. Honestly, you could probably get away with just like dragging them down, maybe like squishing them ever so slightly with the like selection box. Maybe do a little bit of a warp if you really want it to look a bit different. But yeah, I wouldn't even make it too big of a change. And I might even just go back and make it exactly the same instead of changing it at all if I don't like how this turns out. But yeah, here we go. Now we erase. This is why I don't usually put the stabilizer on the eraser, because you get that. So we do that. Okay, there we go. So it starts to close, and now it's going to be like almost all the way closed. Mostly, like, it's not going to move much at all on the next frame. It's just going to like finish closing to kind of slow out of it. It's going to be curving from down here. And now those actually go over to the other side. Actually, I would bring this bottom one up a bit more. And maybe also bring it up a bit more on the previous frame. Yeah, again, never use stabilizer on the eraser. It's just a pain. Big old pain. Okay. Okay.
Can you open this door?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Wait, really? Okay, thank you.
I just like, whoop, done.
Just done on your own straight.
Sometimes she asks me to open a jar, and it's like the easiest thing, like literally just turn it and pop, it goes open. But sometimes she'll be like, all right, can you open this jar? And I'm like, I'll be trying for like a whole minute, like, oh my god, I can't finish this. I can't like open this jar. Okay. So actually, closing the bottom one closing more on this frame makes sense because the top one's closing a lot more. But also, I want to just take. Is it not working? Oh, okay. That's weird. Okay, then we go back here, turn off the eraser, go back to stabilize. Question of any suggestions how to make cinematic for Albus blowing Bifrost up. Ooh. Okay. What if you use Albus Sprite Order of Ecclesia images. Okay, so here he's got his shooting sprite. So he shoots these giant projectiles. So, well, how does he blow him up? Is it like he steps on a mine? He like throws a bomb at him? Like shoot him with a grenade launcher? Like, so he triggers a trap or something? Like, how exactly did it happen again? Because Ecclesia, bomb throw. Okay, so it just says that he blows up Bifrost. It doesn't say anything particular. That's good because it gives us more freedom with what we can do. Oh. Nope, that's not the one I want. Acerbatus. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So you're using Premiere, right? You should definitely be able to remove the background on this animation. I'm using DaVinci for a short that I'm editing, and I had a similar GIF. I was able to remove the black background, like, no problem. So you could do, he shoots him with the Acerbatus projectile, and then like maybe change Bifrost into like a getting hit frame or something if you have any like damage animations that you can find of him, or just honestly rotate it slightly so he goes like and like do like an explosion gif or something. So now he's like shooting at him, getting hit, and exploding or something. So it sets off an explosion by shooting him with Acer Betis. And it's like, this is like his signature move, basically. Like, it's the attack that he always uses. Like, it's one of his moves in his boss battle. He uses it a couple times in like cutscenes and stuff. Like, and you get it from killing him, I think. When you beat him in the game, you get this, I think, if I remember right. So, like, yeah. I think him shooting him with Acer Betis, or however you pronounce it, Acrobatus. I think that would make sense. And we can take some liberties, like, you know, the Pokemon trainers can bring Pokemon in, according to my drawings. I think he can bring his gun. It's a gun that uses glyphs. Like how Shinoa has like tattoos of glyphs. That you can kind of see, like she's got one on her shoulder, one on her back. His gun can use glyphs. Because he doesn't have that power himself, but he made a weapon that can use glyphs. Specifically that one, though, I think. And maybe some others? I don't remember exactly how it works. Not letting download. Oh, right. Wait, no. So these, because they're on the Castlevania fandom wiki, when you download, I had the same problem when I was trying to download the GIF from the same exact website to use in DaVinci, because I wanted Richter using Grand Cross. So I downloaded it, and it was a WebP file. If you just right click save as, it's going to be a WebP file. You don't want it to be a WebP file though, of course. So you just bring it into something that can change it from a WebP to a GIF. You literally just go to EasyGIF, do like WebP to GIF. EasyGIF.com, WebP to GIF, select the file, import whatever you want, and upload. It will change it to a GIF. I've used this website a million times for similar stuff. And now you have a GIF file that should work in Premiere. Because, yeah, save image as, it's going to be a WebP file, turn it into a GIF with EasyGIF, and you got a file that works in Premiere. All you're going to have to do is remove the black background. Well, the one in particular that I was using that as the example is this, though, yeah. But it's still got the black background. You just remove that with like a chroma key. You could either do it with luminance because of the black background, or you could do it just by like picking a color and clicking the black, probably, and it should get rid of the background. Some transparent stuff, like the edges of that, might not look quite right, but I'm not sure if there's a quick, easy fix for that. Like, there's not that many frames. You could maybe like remove it on every frame, or if I brought it into something like Nuke, I could probably get it to look pretty good, but that takes more time than just downloading and importing. So depends how good you want it to look. But oops, that's not something that nope, that's also not something I want to show. Okay, anyway, is it not letting you download the actual like image for some reason, or is it just not letting you like use it in the editor? Okay, cool. Okay, let's see. Can I tell Krita to ping pong this? Because I want it to be, let's say, 5 frames. Frame rate 24. Who's Mallory? Oh wait, I recognize it. It's Mallory. Just couldn't download the GIF. Yeah, it downloads as a WebP, so you gotta just turn it into a GIF. Okay, so you got like, I'm gonna do one more frame of it being like actually closed, but Mallory is a cool name for something. Because it doesn't even need to be like the name Mallory. It could be like Malor, like malicious or something. Malignant. And then an eye. So that could be like an enemy that's like an evil eye. But also because Mallory sounds like Mallory, maybe it could be like also like its name is Mallory or something. I don't know. But yeah. Oh, Robin's awake. Oh, I need to get the ferret cam back up. Let me do that. Camera, ferret cam. There's just two me's now. No. Yeah, I remember this camera wasn't working, so I ended up setting this camera up, and there was just temporarily no ferret cam, but then this camera started working, and I was like, okay, cool. And I was able to use the right one. But yeah, no, I could set up the ferret cam. Hi. Two of them. Yeah, no, this is my old camera. Much lower quality. I'm so glad I have the second camera. Not just because it's higher quality, but also because it allows me to ferret cam. Oh, they're both in the thing, so you're not really getting a whole lot to see here. Where's the stand I was using? Wall. Yeah. Here we go. And let me turn this light on so it's actually like visible. And we got a working ferret cam. Oh, you can like almost see Robin at the bottom there. Yeah. Cool. So since they're far away, and it's a lower quality camera, you can't see them super well. But I don't know if I want to give them the high quality camera. You know. Maybe if I eventually replace this one, I'll give them that and. Oh.
Able to convince James to not kill her. Creaking Skull is dead.
Creaking Skull is unable to convince James to not kill him.
Creaking Skull is dead.
Oh my god, the Lego falling apart sound. The Lego character. And that picture of James. Rip Creaking Skull. James with the gun though. Oh my god. Put your hands up. James got a gun. He's finally had enough. He's taking Pikachu by force now. Obtain Creaking Skull's blue soul. Also, rewatching the anime, a lot of their plans aren't even about catching Pikachu. Like, sometimes they literally just run into Team Rocket by chance. Like, they just happen to. Like, sometimes it's actually just, like, yeah, Team Rocket's following them. But sometimes it's, like, they just run into them. And Team Rocket has, like, some other plan. And, you know, sometimes they're like, oh, we'll also grab Pikachu if we can, you know? I mean, Skull say, Your Honor, League of Legends. Just made James want to kill him more. He's a League of Legends player. Disgusting. No, I can't arc it down too much because it needs to be slightly like lower than this. But obviously that's like way too shaky. So it is actually going to arc up slightly, I guess. Also though, talking about like editing progress on videos, I kind of want to show the progress on the grass starter short. Because those starter Pokemon I made a while back, I finally want to like make some shorts of like me drawing them. So I was editing the one for the grass type, and ooh, okay, music. It's pretty good. I like how it's turning out. That's what I use like the Wolverine GIF and like the drawing of Beowulf that like with the pose for. Also that hand that I drew. I'm pretty proud of that hand. That was a good hand. All 15 minute. Okay, yeah, so I'll make sure I change it before it goes on too long. Okay. I'm not very happy with either of these eyes. I'm being completely honest with you. So, we're gonna subdivide these one more time. All from Mega Man World 5, Little Starter, and Planet Robots. just don't like that. Blink blonk. Alright, I think I need to... Whoa, not that far. But... Training the upper eyelash for style. I think it would probably look better if I didn't make it flip, if I just leave it going up. But also, this is not even... Yeah, no, it shouldn't be going that far up. Honestly, I'm just gonna erase it. I erased too much. But yeah, I'm just going to erase that. So, yeah, I want this to go down more, just like that. So... This eye is so much wider than this eye, though. Yes. I love now that Discord, it's done this for a little while, but that it'll just automatically stop the previous video when you start playing a new video. Yeah, no, it's still too much. Okay, see, I'll switch it in a second. I mean, I wasn't really 100% happy with this one, so maybe this one's good and this is the bad one. You know, like... That's totally possible. But also, this is just way too wide. This eye is so wide. It's crazy. Onion ring? I love onion rings. So good. I don't know, I think they're really good. Like, it is kind of annoying when you bite into them and like the onion part doesn't rip, so then you just end up like pulling the whole onion out and you just got like the skin. You got the onion skin, or well, really the fried like skin of the, you know. But yeah, just ask who's appropriate to the song. Oh, because Saturn. But yeah, no, I really like onion rings. It's just kind of annoying, like, when you pull the whole thing out if you don't, like, chomp down good enough, I guess. But I would prefer other things like fries or... fries. Trying to think of other sides. Mind blank. Oh, I love onions as like seasoning. I don't know if I call it like a seasoning, but like as like a topping or like just being mixed into stuff. Like, yeah, I love putting it with like my steak or beef or whatever. Throw it in like a stir fry, or I put it in my chili. Last time I made chili, that was really good. Yeah, they're really good for that. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think I listened to the first one a bit longer, Uranus. Quint, I don't think I listened to like as much, because I'm pretty sure I got into the 4 minutes of Uranus. We just got into the 4 minutes for Saturn. But yeah, it's pretty good. Like, I like the ones that aren't as noticeable that they're looping. Top 3. Mm-hmm. That was probably my favorite or second favorite. Ooh, okay. Ah! That's a weird bug that happens when you try and use the mouse and the drawing pad at the same time. It gets you stuck in this, so you can't do anything. So you just have to like click up here on the menu and it'll fix it. Mercury's cool because it's like the liquid metal Terminator. Oh, the one in Terminator 2? Where they can morph through walls and stuff? Okay. That was a cool one. Because he's Mercury. Oh, okay. That was so cool though with that movie. Like, for the time, that was crazy. Yeah, like, as long as it looks really good, I'm impressed. Like, you know, if it was like full no practical effects, it'd be super impressive. Full practical effects, still super impressive. Like, either way, pulling stuff like that off is just impressive. Like, I watched the first 4. I haven't watched the 2 or 3, however many after that. Every subsequent Terminator sequel is another Terminator 2 sequel. Now I don't even know the plot of anything after 4, but it feels the same. Like, I see clips and I'm like, wait, they're just continuing with the time shenanigans. Like, one of them goes back in time to try and stop them, and then they go back in time to, like, stop them from stopping them. And it's like, what? How long is this gonna go on? Like, they totally could have ended it with the 4th movie. Like, I thought that they were gonna end it there, right? But no. Stop at 3? That's fair, yeah. I think 3 is a good stopping point, honestly. I haven't watched them in, like, forever, but from what I just remember about him, I think 2 or 3 is decent for a stopping point. Like, I wouldn't really continue on. 1 is good, and honestly, I think it works as its own movie. But then, yeah, you get Terminator 2, really good, as a sequel. And then you don't really need a Terminator 3, but that also happens, I guess. Because the first one is they're trying to kill his mom. The second one, I think, are they still trying to? No, now they're trying to kill him, but he's like really young. And the third one, he's a bit older, and they're still trying to kill him. And then the 4th one, I think, takes place in, like, present day. Big guy protect little guy genre. Yeah, it's a little weird, like the T-1000 instead of the Arnold Schwarzenegger. I guess maybe they couldn't get him. Oh yeah, wait, the actor, I remember seeing something about like the actor for the T-1000. Not like a recent event, but like a character he played that I was like, oh wow, that character's just like the T-1000. Oh wow, we're 6 minutes into this one. Alright, yeah, let's try Mars. Oh no, Erhan, you know the next one coming up. Okay, yeah. He's also the voice in Mortal Kombat. That's cool. Oh yeah, he was Peacemaker's dad in Peacemaker. Yeah, we got the ferret cam. Hey, Moth Resin, welcome in. How you doing? Oh, T800 was in 11, and now they're adding 2,000. I had a feel, I was like, wasn't the T800 in Mortal Kombat, or am I like hallucinating? Okay, so it was in 11. And 2,000. I guess that makes sense. Maybe they'll do the, whatever Terminator was in 3 for the next game. I don't remember what she was called, but that one. Ah. Right, I have to copy keyframe, paste keyframe, copy keyframe, paste keyframe. So yeah, ferret cam, they're a little bit sleepy. We got Robin on the top, Muffin's probably inside the bed. Sometimes they wake up during stream and walk around a little bit. Sometimes I'll bring them up here on the camera and wiggle them around. So, okay, the playback is really weird. It's not consistent. It's not always playing the same way, which is weird. But when it plays normally, that actually looks pretty good. I like it. For something that was done in about an hour, less than an hour probably, just a quick little eye blink by someone pretty inexperienced, you know, I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it. I like it. Alright, I like Mars. Alright, Erhan, get ready. Okay, would I be crazy to also do an ear twitch? I would be crazy, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm not doing an ear twitch. I mean, if you asked for it, I'd be down to try, but I'm not doing that just completely on my own. But yeah, I mean, if she thinks it would be cool and she wants me to do it, then sure. I'm thinking instead of redrawing the brows, I'm just gonna... Because I'm literally just redrawing them to be like slightly lower. Like not even a very noticeable difference. think the next frame I'm actually going to keep them the same. I think it'd be fun to animate emotes, like much smaller scale, and because they're so small, like it's also not as noticeable, you know, if you make a mistake. But also because they're so much more cartoony, a lot of emotes usually, due to that little small size, you don't really need to worry about like the skin moving with the eyes or anything. Like, I don't even need to do that now, but I'd like to. I wanna, because I'm insane. It's like animating is already hard, and I just like to make it harder for myself and making everything look more dynamic. Especially as a beginner. I'm just like, yeah, let me make things harder for myself. Oh right, you can't copy and paste things like that. Yay. So I guess I am doing these again on this frame. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, that was already done, so... Yeah, I think it's pulling the eyebrows a bit too much. I shouldn't have made it affect the eyebrows at all. I don't think it's necessarily bad, but I think it's too much. Like me blinking, obviously I can't really see when my eyes are closed, but unless I do a really big, like this kind of close, then it's really not going to move my eyebrows. It's not super noticeable though, especially when you consider how it's going to be probably about like this big, around like there on the screen. So like if you're watching a mouse stream, and it wouldn't even be playing constantly, it would be doing like now this is the time to add like 60 frames to it. How often do people usually blink? But yeah, now I just need to fill in the colors. and then her blink will be done. I do also want to... I also want to make the cats blink a bit. Just a little blink here and there. I'm not going to do skin pulling with them, I don't think. Like, you really don't need to, and I bothered with the eyelashes here. I guess I could adjust the shading. Oh, right, if I'm making it loop, I want copy, paste, there we go. Oh, I can clone it so it's always going to be the same. That's actually really useful. So clone is like copy, but if I make a change, it's like pairing a frame. It's like pairing a cell in Aseprite. That's cool. I wasn't sure if there was a way to do that in here. Okay, alright, yeah, here we go. Almost, actually, you know what, alright, and I'm gonna clone, paste, so now they're linked. That's so useful. I'm not gonna have to keep changing keyframes. Alright, so there we go. We got the clones there. With all the lines. And it's just missing the color. I just zoned out for a second, sorry. Yeah, so I just need to add the color, and the eyes for her blinking will be done. The cat's probably will be pretty easy. Honestly, if I just cut them out and I could do like a perspective thing, like not perspective, just like a warp on them, that could probably make, because like they're much smaller and less detailed. So I'm sure that I could probably do something like that to make it a bit easier. Gracie's already kind of squinting, so like it'd be much easier for her to like just blink occasionally. And I'm also gonna have them offset, so like she's gonna blink and then Ghost is gonna blink, and then maybe like halfway through this like empty space, like Gracie will blink. I don't want them to be all in sync, but I also don't want them to be like taking turns, like Mal, Ghost, Gracie, like one after another. Mal, Ghost, Gracie, space, Mal, Ghost, Gracie, like Mal, Ghost, and then like Gracie. But even Ghost would give like a few seconds, I mean not a few seconds, like a few good frames after her finishing opening her eyes before blinking. And she said maybe a little steam to the pot, so I'll wait until she sees it. And then if she's like, also could you add a little steam, I'll be like, yeah, sure. Because I think the steam would look nice. It's just that my priority tonight is blinking. The blinking eyes. So we got this right here. Well, we got, I can just get these colors here, but what is this? Are those the colors that go inside the eyes usually? No, that's not even that. What are the colors I have here? Because that is not right. I don't even have the normal colors I use inside the eyes. I was thinking, oh, I got the colors for everything, right? Like including the eyes and stuff. Like, I mean, maybe, but it's not as I remember it really. So I don't know. No, that's what goes on the pot sides. Like, I must have forgotten to do the eyes. It's just 2 irises. I think I was just using like, I was looking at anime eyes for reference because she wanted like an anime style. And first result for anime eyes is Blue Eye Samurai. Good show. And yeah, so there's like the outside part and then like the inside part, and some references that inside part had like more to it. There's like this version where it's like there's that main part, the center, and then a little bit inside that I thought just looked nice. Like, I know not all of them have it, I just think it looks kind of nice. I wonder how it would look if I got rid of that though. Just like, oh wait, no, I turn off my stabilizer because right now I'm doing coloring, which I don't really need to stabilize. Wait, that's not on the lines layer? That's crazy, that's not on the lines layer, okay. Is it in shading? It's not in shading. So it's actually, wait. What? It's color? Wait. Oh, because I copied that. No, so it would be either in shading or color. But it's on the actual like eye layer, of course. I'm done. Okay, turn off eraser. Do that. Okay, that's the wrong color. So yeah, we go here, we just do this. Yeah, I mean, that's all right, but I think it looks better with a little bit there. The little black in there. But yeah, so on each frame now, I want to get those colors. So I'm going to fill with the lighter blue and then color in with some darker blue. Also, I need to change my fill tool settings. Actually, I could just turn off. I don't need onion skinning. There we go. Also, I'm only working on the left eye for now because I separated them. So I need to not do that. I really like how her eyes are turning out, though. It does look nice. Blank frame. Blank frame. Okay. The white is going to be a little more complicated because there's not a clear spot to just like fill it. Well, not always. But then I need to actually like manually go and fill it in here. I could actually probably fill this in because of that there. No, okay. Nope. Did not work. Like, sometimes the fill tool is very helpful, and sometimes it just does not want to listen to me. It's like a Pokemon that's above the level that I have for my gym badges, and it just sometimes chooses not to listen.
Ready?
Whoa.
Homemade garlic bread with the tikka masala and my own spin with it. I mixed it with stir fry since we were mixed between the two for dinner tonight.
Okay, so...
Oh, let me get a stir.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Those lines are a bit thin.
how you eat it is that you tear off the bread and you dip it in the sauce.
Mm-hmm.
I use this to stir. It's good. It is good.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So, wait, did you say you were also doing stir fry, or you decided not to?
The stir fry is in the sauce.
Stir fry. Oh, it's like in it. Okay.
Yeah, it's together. It's
Okay, well,
one.
I see beef. So,
It also tastes like stir fry.
Uh-huh. Thank you.
So you just tear off the bread and dip it. It should taste like garlic butter.
Mm-hmm.
Sound
Okay, again, that didn't work. Alright.
I want you to try it, low-key. And tell me how you feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
You can also use a spoon because I cut mine in little
Ooh.
pieces.
See the steam.
I cut mine in like
Look at that
pieces so I can dip it.
steam.
But I gave you a spoon so in case you want
Yeah.
to scoop up some beef or something.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm glad. Your
Good
camera's
job.
really high up.
Is it?
Yeah, you only when you're like close to the seat, like when you're against the desk, it looks very short.
I guess. I'd rather it up there than below, like, here. Because then it would be, like, a little too low. But...
I'm glad you like it.
Or I'll, like, off to the side. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really good. Scoop a little more.
Is the bread good?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Alright. Anyway. Back to your regularly scheduled eye animations. Oh. Uh-huh. It's interesting. My plate is on my drawing pad. It's quite a conundrum. God, Sword and Shield did a lot of things wrong, but it did the music right. Alright, I'll push this over. With that NES controller that Robin keeps knocking over when she climbs up here. Yeah, Robin, the white ferret on the top of the bed right over there, she climbs on my desk using the fan that's next to it, because, you know, Florida summer gets hot. So she climbs up here, and she'll, like, knock stuff over on the little stand I have next to it, like, oh, okay, thanks, Robin. Coming over and, like, knocking stuff down. Welcome back. Conveniently gone for Anchor's song, huh? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, Anchor came over here looking for you. I was like, oh, I don't know, he's gone, I guess. And Anchor was like, dang it, and he left. He said he'd come back later, though, so I'd watch out. Anchor is canonically xenophobic, not a joke. Uh-huh. Alright. Interesting Anchor facts. Die. Wait a minute. Right eye. Oh my god. No. Oh, wait, no. Oh my god, I almost just messed it up again. Alright, so that's left eye, that's right eye. So if I want to work on my right eye now. Okay, we got that, closed, opening, open. Okay, so right eye only needs this part. Oh, this feels weird. I moved my drawing pad over to make room for my plate. And now my arm can't go to the spot that it's used to like go on that part of the screen. Okay, I want to hear more about this Anchor being xenophobic thing though. Like, huh? Does he say something in the comics that, like, about... Or I assume that they make some kind of comic appearance. I guess it could just be something in like the game or the manual, but I know there's like a bunch of comics, so that was like my first thought. Also, this was like right before you came back, Erhan. But my super late dinner tonight is really good. It's some like garlic buttery naan. Ooh, thank you. And some Snapple. With like some stir fry, a little tikka masala. And that's what's like moving my drawing pad over to make space for. But it's really good. It's also my hands a little dirty. But Muffin! Did you see Muffin get up? Muffin! Wait, we're gonna have a special Muffin appearance. Muffin. Come here. Yes, hi Muffin. Yes, my hands are very smelly, yes. What do my hands smell like? They smell delicious, right? That's mommy's cooking. She made some good food. You little. Hi, sweetie. Yes, it is I, Muffin. Just ate some food, licking my lips. That was some good food. Good raw meat. Got that raw diet. You are such a good girl. Yes, you are. You're a good baby girl. Look at this big girl. Yeah, oh, you want my naan? Yes, you do. You want my naan. Oh, baby. You're so good. Alright, there you go. Oop, back in the cage. La creature. Oh my god. Left eye got all this mess. Hang outside there. Okay. I constantly work on the wrong layers and it's so annoying. Like, can I please work on the right layer for once? Her eyes look so flat and lifeless. Oh my god. Alright, no. Come on, Krita. Keep up with me. Keep up. Please. It's great. Let me save so I don't lose my progress. Okay, I'm on left eye, so I only do that, and then I only do that. Same issue again. Okay, clone, paste, clone, paste, clone, paste, clone, paste. Good night. Alright, have a good night, Erhan. Thank you for hopping in, and for the music. There's some good music. Good jams. Oh, this eye looks kind of wonky. Moth Resin, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Yeah, I do a lot of animating, bit of gaming. Right now I'm playing Pokemon Legends Arceus. But I'm also working on... Well, this is probably going to be like a 1 or 2 night thing. It's not like a long-term project. But I'm animating some other stuff, like a Framemaker's character named Craig. Yeah, this eye looks a bit off, but I mean, it's got a similar thing going when it... I think instead of exaggerating it, I should have reduced it though. As the eye closed, I exaggerated it here. It's a bit less here, but it's pretty exaggerated here. And also, yeah, no, like, the lines here are... Those are not very thick lines. Not at all. So I'm going to increase the thickness on those lines a little bit. Not with brown. I need to do that with black. That's such a bad line, my god. Well, because I'm so zoomed in, it's not really... There we go. I think that's great. Perfect. So now we go back to left eye, fill that in. Right eye, fill that in. Fill. My settings are so bad. Cause like I'm clearly just making things worse. There's little errors all over the place. Oh my god, wait. Left eye just has so much stuff over on the right eye. Like, get rid of all of it, please. It's making bad. Wow. Yeah, no, there's so much left eye stuff on the right eye. Get rid of it. Alright, there we go. Is that also left eye? Probably, yeah. How much stuff did I just screw up with this left eye? Wow. Okay. There we go. There we go. No, wait, that's left eye. God. No, wait, now I switched to right eye and oh my god. Alright, left eye. Wait, what? Oh, because I have it set to eraser, so it was just filling like the whole thing with emptiness. Just like, oh, reverse. Oh, this is Mario Odyssey boss, right? Yeah, Brutals. I haven't played this game in a while, but that song is in my brain. Not because it's like a hard fight or anything, but I did listen to it a lot because there's like a bunch of fights done. Okay, we're on right eye. I'm just gonna do all the right eye ones first so that I don't get screwed up. Okay, now we go left eye. I'm so glad I paired some of these frames so that I don't need to worry about doing all of them. I just check, yep, and we're good. So right now it's missing this dark blue shading and this black shading in the center, along with the little white bit that goes there. So I'm going to switch to this bigger brush that takes the pressure into account, and I'm going to turn off stabilizer. Stabilizer is super annoying sometimes. It's very useful. It's so annoying sometimes. Oh my god. And we're doing this all on left eye first, because again, I don't want to keep messing myself up, because I keep screwing it up. Okay, now it should be good. Yeah, okay, I really only need to do 2 frames, which is great. Actually, for right eye, I only need to do 1, which is crazy. Why didn't that work? Oh my god. I'm gonna die. Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna erase anything that's there for left eye. Like, right eye is turned off, so if there's anything here, just delete it. Get rid of it. Goodbye. Send it away. Okay, left eye has both of these here, but does right eye have either? Okay, so yeah, left eye has both, so I can erase the right one on left. And these two are not linked, but I probably should link these two. There we go. So now I just need to do the dark blue and the black in the middle. And then the shading. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna fix the little white bit because that is not super well done. Yeah, there's only 1 frame I actually had to do it on for right eye, which is cool. Now we go back to here, we got the black part in the middle. Goes a bit above the white, and then down for a little while. Also, I've kind of noticed watching animation, now that I've been learning animation, it's like, yeah, animation's really hard, but you also don't need to be a perfectionist. And it's really bad that I can be a perfectionist sometimes, because, like, I'll be watching and I'll be like, oh wow, like that person, like their whole body is completely still. The only part moving is their mouth. Like, they're not even spending the time to actually make them move because it's not important. Like, you don't need to make their whole body move. You don't need to redraw those frames. You just keep the body there and like just move the mouth. I noticed in a scene in one show where the person, they were walking, but it was literally just the same frame just being translated up and down to do a little bob, because she also had a dress on, so you wouldn't be able to see her legs moving, because it did go a little bit below her hips, the camera, but because of like the dress, like you couldn't even see her legs, so it's just like, you know. If she was wearing like pants, or the camera was a little further out, you'd maybe have to do a little bit of animation. But or if you look closely enough, there's also some things that aren't quite mistakes, but you notice that it's like the lines aren't like completely consistent, or the shading's a little weird one way, like the way they animated it. So, and a lot of things aren't usually very like dynamic, and or they'll just move for the sake of moving, even if it's not super realistic movement. Like, they move back and the hair goes up and then back down. Like, you know, it's reacting to the movement, but it's not like it's being simulated. You know, if you had a 3D model with like actual hair and you simulate that hair to do the motion, it would probably look a bit different, like the way it's being simulated. But they're just like, we need the hair to move, go up a little bit and down a little bit. Why is it starting from there? All right. But yeah, so there are still details that go in the eyes that I was stupid enough to erase. I should not have erased them on these frames. I don't know what I was thinking, if I'm being completely honest. So, nope. Right, I'm gonna turn left eye off, and I'm only gonna work on right eye. So, usually this on this frame, you don't see it start until above this, but it's more like the shading, like a shadow, where like now this is going down, that also brings that down, so it's going lower. I'm not gonna shade the brown, I don't think, but yeah, I don't shade the brown here, so. That goes a little bit into it, so it's going to continue going a little bit into it. See a little sliver of the lighter color there because it's now mostly going to be shadow. Here, yeah, for left eye I actually want it to be the dark blue there too. And now that's all done. But you see it's not super consistent, so I'm going to make it a little more consistent where on both sides it does arc up a bit. Oh, is this Cynthia's theme? Oh wait, it's Elite 4. Why was I thinking Cynthia's theme? But yeah, Elite 4 black and white. I mean, this is... A lot of people got the trauma from Cynthia's battle. I got the the trauma from the black and white Elite 4. I mean, it was more the Getsus battle, but like... Yeah. Still black and white, yeah. Actually... I think I got more trauma from the Sun and Moon Elite 4 just because it was my first Pokemon game and I did not know what I was doing. I'm so mad at myself because I didn't like keep the shadow color like I used here. Like, was it this? It was definitely not that. Okay, when was the last time I saved? Oh wait, actually it doesn't matter when the last time I saved was. I have two different files for this. Downloads? Okay, hopefully this doesn't dox me or anything. Going straight into my downloads. Okay, here we go. Full color eyes, because this was the open mouth, she's just not going to blink while her mouth is open. So she's being talkative, she's just not going to blink, because this is what shows when she's talking. Actually, okay, I don't think the eyes were different at all, so I totally could bring the animation over to here, or bring the mouth over to like the animated one, really, and have it so that it can blink then, but I don't know. Or I could just export the eyes separately to go over it, because the eyes don't move, so then no matter what, you just have like the eyes blinking over the thing, no matter if she's talking or not. Is this Meta Knight's Revenge? I'm gonna keep checking like every few seconds. A Fountain of Dreams. I knew it was Kirby. And deep down I knew it wasn't Meta Knight's Revenge. Meta Knight's Revenge is like so different. Okay. Oh yeah, this is the one that doesn't have animation because it's the mouth open. So now I can take the light brown, the light blue, the other light blue, all that, and the gray. You know, I'm gonna do the gray first. And now I can save this without having to worry about losing anything. Why did I get rid of it on the main layer, though? Oop, that's not... That was... Oh wait, I have OG color. I'm so dumb. I forgot. I kept a version... Yeah, okay, get rid of that. No, don't yet. Yeah, I have OG color here. So there's just the eyes with the detail, and there's without the detail. So, because yeah, I fused shading and color together to make the OG color, and then I copied that and just cut out the eyes. Well, actually, no, I cut out the eyes from that, which made new layers with just the eyes, yeah. Going, good night. Wait, have a good night, Bogus. Thank you for coming in. Okay, so... Alright, it doesn't need to match exactly, because it's like gonna change slightly before blinking, I guess, but also I guess maybe I did have a 2 pixel thick line, because all my lines are starting to look super thin right now. Like that, way too thin. Nope, not on the lines layer, and also not using black. Okay, yeah, OG color has way thicker borders on the eyes, so Ooh, you know what? Okay, right eye, left eye, blank frame. So now, left eye and right eye are going to go away after the blink. They only exist for the blink. And, yeah. Oh, right. OG color was colored in before I figured out the trick with the fill tool. Because I realized that I could just make it look at the whole picture instead of just that layer and fill based on that. So I didn't have to copy the lines layer and use that. But here I have like the one where I copy the lines layer. And did that like and fill tool because it was like just looking at that layer. So, yeah, there we go. So now it's just going to go right into the normal one after they're done blinking. But, also, I really should clone this and paste it, and Mal! Thank you so much for the raid, Party of 9. Welcome in. Mal brought the pals. Welcome in, pals. Hey Mike, welcome in. I should change my raid notification because it's like so small. It is the project I was working on when I started streaming, so it's like Miles Morales like web swinging. But it's like it's very small, so I don't know. Maybe I should change that to like something bigger. I like it though. The animating is going. So let me make Gangplank Galleon a little quieter. So I reduced the, the detail on the eyes a little bit just to make it easier to animate, but I'm gonna add that back in a second. That's actually the step I'm at now. But then I went on the lines layer, make a new frame. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. So as you can see, the oh wait, no wait, what's wrong there? Something's wrong because it's because of that. Okay, so I'm gonna have to fix that. But yeah, so then I just took the lines layer and make a new frame, change it slightly more, change it again, and now because they're closed, if I want to open them again, I can just duplicate frames. So it's essentially playing backwards, but I can't make it actually go and play backwards. So I'm not actually using all of these layers, like some of these are for like just the rest of the picture, and some of these are random sketches that I made when I was first drawing it, like whatever this is and this. Also the color palette, which is completely incomplete. Wait. Because the eyes, I did not put the colors of the eyes on the color palette, and that's like super important right now. Like I need the colors for the eyes to like be very accessible to me. And I mean, I can still copy them with like the color picker tool, but like, you know, it would have been nice to just have it in my palette. It's kind of important right now. But yeah, so I have shading and I have color, which is like the base color. I combine those to make OG color. which is just like what it looks like without any changes. And then from there, I cut out each eye and got them separate. And now, so the lines layer is where I'm animating like the lines, of course, but then the actual eye layers is where like the color is going. And yeah, OG color here, this layer is why those colors are showing up there. So I need to keyframe OG color to just do a blank frame. So I'll do duplicate frame here to make sure that there is that there, but then a blank frame there. So it's going to disappear when the animation starts, and it's going to reappear when the animation ends, basically. But yeah, the actual animation, I went through all the frames, but I didn't actually play it. I think it looks pretty nice. Sometimes the playback in Krita is not as smooth as I'd like it to be, but I think it looks pretty good. I also gave a bunch of time between blinks, so you're not like constantly blinking. And you also said you maybe wanted the cats to blink, so they're gonna be super easy. Gracie's already like squinting, sorta like her, and because their eyes are so tiny and not detailed, they should be easy enough to make blink. I just want to make sure I don't do them all in sync, so it'd probably be like you blink, then like Ghost blinks, and then like Gracie blinks like around the same time-ish. I just don't want them to all be in sync, but I also don't want it to be one after another with like even timing and stuff, so I'm glad you love it. Yeah, this is like my first real like eye blink, I think. I think it's my first blink. I've done like 3D blinks, but 3D blinks are way easier because you just take the eye control, you lower it slightly, next keyframe lower it a little more, and like and then like reverse that. You know, like actually doing blinks here, like drawing them, obviously like much harder. I don't know if I've even done like pixel art blinking animations, because the other medium I've done is pixel art, of course. Like I might have, but not in like detail. It would just be like delete the eye to make it look like it's closed. But yeah, this is turning out really cool. I like it. I have watched videos on how to animate eyes before, and I get the idea of like you start closing it, make it mostly closed, and then make it pretty much finished, except for right there, I guess. And then you reverse it, same way, and so very little movement, a lot of movement, and then very little movement. It's just kind of like a basic animation thing where, let me turn off stabilizer. It's like you start, that's not the right color for this. You start here and you want to get here. You don't want to just do super even spacing. Well, that's not even spacing. Oh my god. But you slow into the motion, then you have like quicker motion, and then you slow out of it. So now it's like slow, fast, slow. Because even spacing just doesn't look right. So you make the eye open, slightly closed, probably a little more than half closed, almost all the way closed, and then finish closing just to slow out of the closing so it's not like as sudden. Get that really nice, like, instead of just like a quick little, because otherwise it looks like the eyelid is like tapping the bottom and then immediately going back up. Now it looks like it's really going down and then back up, where it follows like the same motion. and I cloned the frames here. So if I do that and then I go here, it's on this frame because they're identical. It just stays. So now you got a cool eye tattoo, like a battle scar. Someone attacked you with a Sharpie. And then, yeah, so now it's really just add more detail. Put me in the Hangover Part 7. But yeah, so now it's like pretty much done. I just need to add the detail. So like you see here, or sorry, here, very detailed. Not very detailed. Even less detailed. So okay, and I gotta make sure I'm on the right layer because I don't want to be on the right eye layer when I'm doing the left eye because that's just a whole headache that I had to deal with earlier. And even if it's not a big deal, it frustrates me because I'm dumb and use the wrong layer for everything. You grab food, be lurking on your laptop. Mm-hmm. Great. For my food, I'm having some naan with a little bit tikka masala with some beef stirred into it. It is really good. Oh my god, I'm on the left eye layer again. No, please. I keep doing it. It's fine. It's alright. Okay. I just need to not do it, and I'll be fine. Whoa. Condensation on the Snapple is crazy. Or is it condensation? Yeah, condensation. Glad I have it on a coaster. Interesting Snapple fact. Huh. Alright, I'm gonna use this tissue because my nose has been like super runny lately, so I had a tissue ready at my desk, but I'm actually just gonna use it to wipe up this Snapple condensation that got on my drawing pad. Alright, there we go. Hopefully my hands are slightly less greasy because of the garlic naan. Okay. Because like even if a single frame with like the open eye is taking a while, then I just know that like it's not going to reflect how long the actual animation takes, because the like closed eye frames are so quick. Okay, go to left eye, turn off right eye. Look at where it normally is. Okay, replicate that perfectly on left eye. Just, you know, perfectly. It's easy. Also, another thing easier about the other frames is that I don't need to match it as closely to a reference. Like, I need to follow the same general shape and stuff, but yeah, I don't really need to follow it super closely. This one, I'm trying to follow it pretty closely because it's right after it, but the others, I have more freedom. Like, here, follow the same general shape, but just, you know, it's also, of course, smaller, so there's less to work with. But, yeah. Here, just do a little bit of that, a little bit of that. You're good. And here, you can't even see anything. Maybe I'll just do a little bit. No, I'm not even gonna. Okay. So we got a minus here, a plus here, and then an absolute value symbol here. Yes. Okay. kind of the same thing, just, yeah, not the same angle. Alright, almost done with the detail. Oh, yeah, I also have to do the bottom part of the eyebrows, but that's fine. Alright, so we got a little parenthesis, and then we got a euro symbol. Yeah. Love doing the wrong layer. It's always so fun. Okay. Alright, we got our parentheses, and now we got our... Okay, that's close enough. Okay, I assume it's the same pattern. I knew that the onion skin wouldn't work there. Okay. That is my It's Midnight. So, the It's Midnight alarm. So, telling me I should probably stop soon. Just perfect timing because I'm almost done with the eyes. It's not going to be the nicest, most beautiful, smooth animation you've ever seen, but it's going to look pretty good, I guess. Good for my level, because, yeah. Oh, I didn't do the... Did I not do... Oh, I did. I just didn't link those frames. Okay. So we clone and paste. I thought I did that, but I guess I didn't. I do technically have to do this, because, yeah, you see there, it's... So I just need to... The very last part that I need to do is just right down here. Alright, but yeah, we're almost done. Gracie and Ghost will be pretty easy and quick, so I think I'll start next stream with that. And I think you said a little bit of smoke from the pot maybe, or something. So if you still want that, I can also do that. I haven't done smoke before, at least in like this style. So that's gonna be a little tricky, but I was thinking of maybe trying to do a study on smoke, just like practice animating it a bit. So we'll see. I think it'd be a useful study to do no matter what, because I'd like to learn how to do more effects. but I guess we'll see. Yeah, I really should not have animated the eyebrows. I guess I could go back on it and just like get rid of that, but because I could copy the lines on lines for the original. Yeah, Ace Attorney music. Okay, let's go. Whew. Oh, turbo mode. Also, yeah, my camera is a little bit high. I do look short. I'm not supposed to look short. I'm supposed to look 6'2". Alright. Maybe I should put my camera low if I want to look tall. Okay, yeah, it's just warbly. I could fix it, and maybe I will eventually, but right now I'm just worried about like getting it done. So I might fix it like tomorrow off stream or something if I want to do that. It's not a big deal though. It's very minor. Probably would have been better, honestly, to just... No, it definitely would have been better to just take, like, this brush with the stabilizer on and just... Yeah, even with a mouse, maybe especially with a mouse. Now you're getting that little bit of brown on the bottom, but it's not, like, a crazy amount. It's not too bad. Okay, so now, there we go. I'll turn the palette off. Okay, so far, if I had to pick anything that I want to immediately fix, it's that the thickness on the, like, edges of the pupils, those lines are inconsistent in thickness. Like, they get thicker after the blink finishes. And it's at 24 frames per second, but I animate on 2s, so I basically just did every other frame, as you can not see down here because it's being blocked by the ferret cam. It's every other frame. If I made it every frame, I'd have to do it at 12 FPS, but I mean, either way, it doesn't really make a difference. It's just that the default is 24, and working at 12 is way easier because you don't have to do as many frames. So I just do every other one, but I totally could just switch this down to like 12 and do every frame. I usually animate at like 10 for pixel art and 12 for like traditional, and then for 3D I do like the usual 24 because like it's much easier for the computer to just interpolate between frames. So it's not as much work as like 24 when you're drawing all the frames. Oh, I think you might have also said like some stirring. That shouldn't be too bad. I'll have to deal with like the wrinkles in the clothes a little bit. Like make I'd basically bring the elbow out to here and then move it back, and the wrist would kind of go like that. So I'd have to redraw the hand a lot, which would be a huge pain. Actually, would I? I could probably just translate the hand to like move, and then the only thing I'd actually animate is like the arm, and to make sure I don't break the wrist, I'd probably make the elbow actually push in slightly, and I'd obviously like only be moving the arm, nothing else, like the rest of the body, the glove, like pot. Well, I guess if I'm making it stir though, I'd have to like do this. So yeah, no, the actual like broth in the stew, all the stuff in there, I guess that would be a little tricky because it's just a bunch of moving parts. That would definitely be a part that gets trickier. But steam probably wouldn't be too bad. The cat's eyes blinking should be pretty easy. The only thing that I can think of that would be like actually pretty hard would be if I did like any stirring. If you couldn't see the contents of the pot, stirring would be like a medium, but it brings it up to like a hard, because yeah, if I wanted to actually make it look like it's stirring, then that would get way trickier. Also, I didn't adjust the shading on the face, so you see like that still goes in where like the eye used to be. So I will be moving that next stream, but for now I'm super happy with just like an actual eye blink. Like I made the eyes blink and I'm happy with that. Wait, didn't I could have sworn that I made the eyes thicker, like the outline on them. Did I not? I could have sworn I did. Maybe I undid that because it was like the wrong layer. I don't know. Yeah, that's weird. Because that is one issue though that I was saying, like the thickness on the eyes. Like I could have sworn I fixed that, but it looks like I didn't. But yeah, no, that is going to be. Oh, okay. That is going to be it for tonight. So. There we go. I guess I'll actually leave that playing a little more while I end everything. But yeah, no, this is looking really good. I love how the blink turned out. I will be exporting this. Oh wait, it's animated, so export render animation, yeah. Gotta do this now. Oh, can I render it as a GIF? Yeah, there we go. So it'll just automatically loop when I send on Discord. This is such a good boss theme. Well, okay, I wouldn't say it's like good as a boss theme, but I just like it. I like the sounds. But yeah, I wouldn't be putting this in my like top 10 Zelda boss themes list. What is it that does all the like top 10 lists? Was it Watch Mojo? My top 10 Watch Mojo Zelda boss themes. Still a good theme, I do like it, just not as a boss theme really. But, okay, that came out wrong though. I'm not saying it's a bad boss theme though, I'm just saying it's like why I like it isn't like because of or as a boss theme. It's just like I enjoy the song itself. And it probably does work as a boss theme. I haven't done this boss fight in a long time, but yeah, I would definitely say it's not like my favorite boss theme. If that does make sense, hopefully. But yeah, oops, did not mean to do that. Thank you, Mal, for the raid and coming in for a while. I'm glad you are happy with the little blink in. I'll be getting this done probably next stream. And oh yeah, thank you, Moth Resin, for the follow earlier. If you're still lurking around. And yeah, that's it. Hope you guys have a good night. And I'll see you later this week when I finish animating this. This is a cool project. I like it. It's gonna be fun.